All right, let's buckle up and get after a daily paycheck here on Casino Gaming TV. I am John from ProCraps, and we are starting with a $10,000 master bankroll, buying in for 10 to 20% every day, working strategies to a 10 to 20% profit goal every day. We're damn close to it. We'll compound those wins into that master bankroll so that every day the buying gets bigger and bigger and the win goals and profits grow. Now, here are the big questions. What strategies can we trust to get that job done? And the big one is, do I have the discipline to make it happen? Well, let's find out. We're gonna build that bankroll to $100,000 live. No tricks, no magic, no camera tricks, no BS. There's nowhere to hide when it's live. Here we go. All right. Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to the Paycheck. It's Thursday. I gotta say, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous out there. It's a big day for me. I'll show you why in a minute. Looking at Jacob here. Jacob, for all the sports bettors out there, I'm on the Colorado team, total over 36.5. What is it about? Is Colorado Sanders' team? Is that Shedeur Sanders? That team last year scored a ton of points early and not a lot of points late in the season, right? They had this really weird, like crazy early schedule. Anyway, there's Jacob's tip of the day, brought to you by John at ProCraps. Here we go. Where are we? This is why I'm nervous. We're at, look at the goal. We're looking to win 100K, right? We currently have 59,334. We've crested the 50K mark, but we started with 10, which means our profit, as you can see, is 49,334. I'll even highlight it for you right there. 49,334 is our profit. We're $700 away basically from profiting 50K since we started the show, which is kind of amazing, really. Going 10, 15% at a time. It's just like we're eking it out every time we go. Now we're going a little bit more balls out, as it were, on these bigger bets. But anyway, today's a big day. I'd love to see us do well and get to the number. The buy-in today is 9K. The goal today is 1,800. So it's not going to be easy. Like, these are getting to be big numbers, and it's like, yeah, do I want to keep putting 5K out there for 2 rolls? Do I want to maybe regress this thing back and do like $3,200 across and take 3 hits at that level type of thing? Because that'll get us there too. It's kind of I'm not sure what to do here. So anyway, let's go out there and throw a little bit and see what happens. But big day, a big day for us. Let's make I might win $700 and just say, screw it, I'm done, right? And just be out of here. So let me walk the computer out there. I had to charge it this morning. I had no gas on the laptop, so I'm gonna bring my coffee cup out here. Give me a second to get myself. You can see, like, this is like a real Sesame Street production right here. This is like Mr. Ryder's Neighborhood. I got all my own stuff. Do my own stunts, as they say, right? Crapsy's on. Let me go ahead and, I'm offline. I'm not offline. Let me get Crapsy to be connected over here. Come on. Reload yourself. Craps Master, I said $900 each, 2 shooters, be done with it. I'd like to get it done in 1 shooter if I can. I don't want to be farting around here for a million rolls, but let's get the Crapsy going first. We'll start the table. Y'all can start getting your bets in. I'll show you the rack over here. Come on, Crapsy, do your thing. Also, I think I released a new version of the roll tracker that's going to work better for us. I don't know if it's going to work at all. We'll find out in a little bit. Here we go. 9K in the rack. That's 2,500, 5,000, 7,500, and 3 purples makes $9,000. Okay. Let's go out there today. Instead of doing 5,000 to 2,500 and rolling it back that way, which we could do. $5,000 wins you on that first roll about 1,000. The next hit at 2,500 wins you roughly 500. We can do that. We could actually roll back from 5,000 if you want to, versus doing $3,200 3 times and reducing our risk that way. Let's do it. Let's do. Actually, I'm going to do both. I'm going to do both at the same time. Let's just get let's see what we like best. Let's see what y'all like best. First, I'll do a $5,000 bankroll here. Okay, and we'll do it like this. It'll be 1,200 on the 6 and 8. It'll be 800 on the 5 and 9. The bonuses are on the 4 and 10, the 6 and 8 on that one there. All right, so he's got 5,000 out there. So we're looking to win 5, get our purple chips back over here, right? The other guy, I'll actually do him on the left-hand side. Let's put his bets over here on the right. That's one too many black chips there. Okay, let's do another player that also, I'm just gonna give him $4,000. We'll give him 30, actually we'll give him 3,600 bucks. $3,200 exactly. See if he can make his money back. 3,500. I'm gonna do him basically same bet 3 times, and we'll see how that feels. He's got a bam and a bam and $300 in change, okay? So he's just gonna look to make some money, right? Get his $3,500 back in his rack and make some cash. The other guy's gonna do the regular drawdown style. And let's just see which player, A, which style you like better, and B, which player I win with. So let's go. I'll get crap C doing here. Yeah, you know what, Jacob? I think I will do that. I was thinking about doing a little bit of horn betting as we go here. Something like that for sure. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. I'm just gonna throw the hard. I have no idea. Again, the throw today. Who knows, right? Wake up in the morning, literally come down here with a fresh cup of Java, and this is my first throw of the day. So I have no idea. I know Joe likes to warm up. I don't warm up. I probably should. There's aces, which tells me that the dice both did shitty. They both went kind of cockeyed on me. I had the 4s on top, which means both dice kind of shit themselves. Here we go. I don't like that. Let's go. On the hard way set, that's about the worst that could happen. There's a 4, 4, 8, but we're gonna rock it anyway. We're gonna rock the hard ways here early and see what happens. 4, 4. That's the square pair. And again, I'll trust y'all not to cheat on me here. Oh, you're saying I wasn't working, Jacob. I'll do it in the come out, or I'll do it when I'm not coming out. 4, 4 there. I put that in the wrong spot. Okay, here we go. Point is 8. I will take some blacks out of here. Let's go $100 C&E. I'll just do it for the guy playing the big bucks. The other guy, not so much. Here we go. Here we go. I didn't press the submit button. Craps, he didn't like my entry. There we go. Sorry about that. I'll give you another few seconds to get your bets in. I didn't press the go button fastly enough. And actually, if I do the C&E every time, this can limit me to 3 rolls, not 3 wins. Right? It's going to cost $300 through that process, but it does give me 3 rolls out and not 3 wins and out, which is a whole different feel to it. Here we go. Let's press that button for you. All right. Big bounce. 5, 5. That's a 10. That's fantastic. All right. 5, 5, 10. That's a 5, 5, 10. Okay, so we'll pay both players the same thing. They both get $1,000. I'm not going to do VIGs here because I don't have change. I don't feel like messing with it. They both get $1,000. All right, so the player on the outside player, take his bet away. The same bettor is just going to get his money back. He's easy. Stays at $3,200 across for 3. Actually, he's going to stay there until he makes the $2,000. It might only be 2 hits. The other player here who won his $1,000 is going to take his 10, his 9, and his 8 back and regress down to 2,500 across. So we'll take, basically, I take all his bets down to do the work here, but it becomes this. The 6 and 8 go to 600. He's even with that guy. The 5 and 9 go to 400. Big regression there. And I take one of his purple chips, leave it out there, and that'll be for the 4 and 10. And when I put his money back in his rack and reset things, there is 5,000 and 7,000. He's out there. He's got 3K on the felt out there. 2,500 plus 5. That's wrong, but that's okay. We'll get it fixed in a second. There's 250 here. There's 250 there. And he is set, right? 7,500. Yeah, that's right. He's got 2,000 out there. Okay, I was counting my chips wrong. All right, that was the first hit. Good one for both guys. And let's go ahead and get, Jacob is giving all the sports advice in chat, which is great. Love it. All right, how about another, I want to get a 6 or 8 here. Let's get a 6 or 8 and be done, right? That would be basically getting us home. Here we go. Ah, another big kiss. It's ace deuce. Ace and a deuce. That's awesome. That is awesome. So the one guy I'm not doing that for, right? Only the one player's getting that. Perfect, right? That's $700, right? And that's the same as winning on the inside somewhere, right? He can be kind of done, right? He won 1,000 plus 700 minus that, or that actually stays out there, right? And he's basically done. He's got his, I think, $1,700 in profit. I may go back out there with him. We may regress down one more time and just kind of play the hand out. But the other player is going to sit and spin. He got nothing out of that. I'll probably leave $125, or I'll do $150 across with him, just to have something to do. 500, 1,000. There's two purples right there. 500, 1,000. And I'm going to bring him back. And let's count up our rack and see where he is. I think he's going to be cool. There's the 9,000. There, I'm missing a purple chip, I think. He's got $1,000, $1,100. He's missing a purple chip somewhere. He should have had 1,000 from the 10 and 700 from that last hit. $1,700 minus 200. So 1,500. And what I've got is 1,000. I've got 1,200. I'm missing $300 somewhere. He should have, right? Right? Yeah. He won $1,000. He won 700 at 17, minus 100 actually for the first loss. So 1,600 he should have, and he's got 12. So I'm missing. I mispaid myself somewhere. I had to mispay him on some level because he should. Oh, I didn't pull his 9 down. There it is. I knew there was something wrong. I didn't pull his 9 down. Duh. All right, there we go. I'll pull down the 9. That's where his money is. Okay, he's got 1,400 on lock, which is good enough, right? They say good enough diploma. That's your GED right there. We're gonna go 150 across with him and let him just kind of have fun. If I can turn the 150 into something fun, great. If not, so frickin' what? That's the bonus. Here we go. Again, the goal was 1,900. I got 14 and change. I'm okay with that. I could regress. I could make this 640 across and do one more hit and really kind of lock that in. You know what I mean? There's a 5-3. That'll be the point. And maybe I should have done that. I don't know. Hindsight's 20/20, but I kind of lied. There's this guy here getting paid his $700 on his 8. That's his second hit. And again, he needs 3 to get home. He doesn't have his, once he gets his $3,200 back in the rack, he's good. His profit here is 1,700. He's actually kind of done. He got 2 good hits. He's basically done. The 1,200, the 1,000 plus the 700. I would call him done. I don't know. I really should have went out there 640. I should have went out there 640 across as my third regression. I'm gonna bet that in hindsight. I think if I'm gonna do this the right way, that's what I should have done. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna post bet because I'm second guessing the plan. I should be on this plan. I should have been out there 640 and do a 5,000 to 2,500 to 640 is what should have happened. I'm gonna do it. Sorry, I know that makes me an asshole for doing this, but I'm gonna post bet it because I think it's important that we get it right. I'll actually do this. I'm gonna do 700 across, okay? Like that. That 8 would have then paid 175. That's what should have happened, right? And then I'll leave the 125 out there after this hit. So that's what really ought to have happened. I should have done one more. So 5,000 to 2,500 to 640 should have been the move. So I know that makes me a terrible TV host, but Got to do that to get it right. The other guy here still needs one more shot. Now I'll be out there for 125. Okay, so how does that change his rack? He is 100, 200. He should be basically here, right? There's 500, there's 500. So he gets 2 more purples and he's done. Now he's actually finished for the day. That's the better way to do it. So he gets his 9,000 back plus 1,500 plus the 125. That's where he should have been the whole time. All right. I'm happy now. That's the plan. 5 to 25 to 640 and you're out. That's basically the paycheck. Here we go, coming out. Sorry about all the yapping. What do they say? Less chin, more spin, or whatever. My 7 on the come out. Less chin, more spin, or something. 4, 3, 7, come out 7. On point crash, 49 today. You're 1 away, right? Yeah. To win 700, isn't it pay 7 to 1, right? It pays 7 to 1. These pay 7. It pays 7 to 1 CNE, right? Oh no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I screwed this up completely. I got to respin the whole thing. I'll respin the whole thing. I'll go back. I did mess that payment up. 5. There's a 5. There's a 5. I'm going to roll 25 rolls. It's not going to matter. But yeah, I think I screwed this up completely today. 4, 1, 5. Come on. 4 and a 1. 4 and a 1. Okay. I will go back and unwind that. As soon as I 7 out, we'll fix the rack. I'll replace all the bets. We'll get it all fixed up. Here we go. 4. That's a 4 hot. And our other player is done. Finally, he gets his 3rd hit. Tree 1. So he gets hit on the what? He got paid on the 8, or he got paid on the 10, got paid on the 8, gets paid on the 4. So that's his 3 box hits. That gets him $1,000 and he's out. So he made his paycheck in 3 box hits versus 3 rolls. I'll just get all his money back in his rack and we'll call him done. That's that first experiment. I don't know if I like that or not. Right, there's his 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 200 that he started with, and he's got this extra, whatever, $2,500 back. So he actually kind of doubled up in 3 rolls. 4 and 10s don't hurt when you're doing it like that. All right. 9 should have, not 100, it should have a green on it. I'm not sure why I did that. I really screwed this up today. My rack is an old-fashioned mess. That 4 does pay $50. I'll do some VIGs today. There's that. I actually owe the world VIG for that 10, which I'll take care of later. There is the 4 getting flipped. And like I said, I will go back and fix all that. Point should be 5. That last roll was a 4. Yeah, what a messy bad dealer he is today. Jeez. I'll reset the whole thing when I'm done. There's an 8, a 6, 2, 62. I'm gonna do what I said yesterday. We're gonna take a same bet on the 6, 8, 5, and 9. And that'll pay $29. So we'll do 30 for 1. I'll make it look proper and take back a quarter. Same bet on the inside numbers, and then we'll press them up. The 4 and 10 we're just gonna go because they pay for themselves right away. I need a 6 for the small. Why does Crapsy not show that? Oh, because the come out 7 reset it. That come out 7 screwed me up. Here we go. I didn't put the come out 7 into the other thing. Oh, what a nice throw. 6-4. That, man, if I could just, I say it all the time. I was telling Gargoyle yesterday, I throw every day, and I have probably 30 throws a day. I would say probably 5 of them, I would say, are what I would call perfect throws. There was one of them. There's $1 for 50. I probably have 5 out of 30, 10%-ish, whatever, perfect throws. Man, if I could just shut up in the mornings and just kind of really focus instead of just talking through it all and get myself good, I would enjoy watching them fly. Another good one, 8. Just not a lot of action, or like one bounce and stop. Like, it's a beautiful thing. And my table is such a hard surface table, like a bouncy, it's like a springboard, All right, that was an 8. That's gonna pay $35. That's great. What I'm gonna do with that is press the 6 and the 8. So I'm gonna give $5 to the 6 right away to make it look right. Drop $1 and make them both look like $48. Okay, so we're gonna do a full press of the 6 and the 8. There's 48, there's 48. Boom, we'll collect on either of them on the next throw. Philly Special, the Philly Special pressing method over here. John, stop talking? Never, we'll never stop talking. Yeah, the 25, the $25 6 and 8 is a cool one because if you're gonna press it, direct press, look at this. This is one of my favorite moves, right? $25 6 or 8, my casinos will take it. It pays $29, right? The natural press is a full press to 54, which is a proper bet, right? So the 29 or 25 goes right to 54, which is a perfect bet. So it's nice to have that. 30 for 1's also a nice little exchange. Not every casino will let you do it. My locals actually didn't until we talked about it one day when it was slow, and the box like, oh, okay, I can let you do that. They're really like, that's a sideways hippity hop. 6. There's this inherent rule where they can't underpay you, which sounds weird, but on a bet like that where it's improper, you're getting paid less than you ought to based on not just probability, but based on the calculation of 6 to 5. You're actually getting screwed by like 61 cents, whatever it is on that bet. So legally, they can't really do it. That's why a lot of casinos won't do it. Not because they're being jerks, they just can't, right? All right, 48 pays 55, $56. So yeah, they can't give you an improper payment knowingly, right? That's a screw job, and the states kind of kibosh that. But anyway, here we go, $56. And again, I'm keeping all of the money that's coming off this table separate because I gotta fix all this mess from before. So I'm gonna rebet these after the roll's over. I'm gonna keep this money over here as the wins from this 125. So we know separately how that's playing along. All right, so I'll make sure that excess play is good. My computer might die, the one that I'm doing the rolls through. So I may lose Crapsy. Battery's running low, so I may lose Crapsy. If it does, I will, I apologize. 7, doesn't matter anyway, 6-1-7. Not a good throw. 6-1, that'll end that roll. I'm gonna go fix my bets, okay? We know that this little mess here, the 125, turned into, in profit for me, I'll take those down in a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 125, it actually won $27. I won $27 in that little whatever. I'm gonna keep that over here, separate. I'll pull the losses down, and then I'm gonna rebet the whole thing, and we'll get my rack corrected because I think I got the wrong amount of money in the rack. So let's get it right. We started out here with $9,000. Okay, I went out there for 5,000. There's the 5K. 300, 200, 200, and 300. Okay. Now, I also broke a nickel to get 4 blacks to go C&E with. Okay, there's my change on that. All right, so let's play the whole thing out and see what happens here. All right, I'm gonna rewind it back to roll 1. So roll 1 for that shooter. Whoop, okay there. Shooter 2. Roll 1 was an 8, was the point. Okay, bam. Then we rolled a, let's see, can I scroll that over there? I can't, come on. I can't scroll back. Okay, the point was 8, where are we at here? Roll 1, was it aces? Point was 8, then we rolled a hard 10. Okay, hard 10 pays 1,000. Lose 100, pay 1,000, I'm not doing vig, right? We pull the 10, the 9, and the 8 down. 10, there's the 9, there's the 8 plus my 1,000. All right, we'll go back up. And here's where the mistake is. Here's where the big mistake I made was. We're gonna go 600, 6, and 8. We're gonna go 400, 5, and 9. We're gonna go 250 on the 4 and 10. Take the 500 and go to 250. Let's be accurate. 250, 250. All right, the next $100 on the C&E. Okay, actually I'll do the $100 C&E. Pays, like Jacob said, pays 350. So the next roll was that ace deuce, right? Which would have been 350. Not enough money to come down on from this level. It's a collect, but not enough money to come down with my bets on, like I did the first time. So we would have stayed here at that level. That's just a bonus win, not to miss out on anything, okay? The next roll was the 8. It was the point being hit, was the 8, right? Yes, so we hit the point of 8. That pays 700 bucks. Okay, now we come down to 640 across. That was my next move. So we're gonna lose 100, come down to 640 across. Or in my case, we'll actually do 700 across. I like 700 a little better. There's 600, 150, and we'll do 150 there. 700 across, and I'll bring all this mess back. Again, leave this earlier profit alone. I'm gonna color up the blacks and see where I am. All right, there, come on. There's 1,500, 1,600. So 3 purples out of that mess there and come back. Now let me get a quick little lens where we are. There's 15, there's 7,500, there's 9,000. So I've got 1,150 in the rack. This 150, by the way, is gonna be what I use to make the next play. So we know we're gonna go out there at 150 across. There's the 150 that I'm gonna use. So I have $1,000 in the rack right now. At 6, and then we have a point of a 7 out, a 7 come out, point of 5, hit a 4 for 200 bucks. Okay, and then I bring it all back. 200 bucks, this all comes back down. That was the 3rd hit for him. Everything comes down. There's, by the way, the VIG for that 10, that earlier 10, I can even pay it off now. 500 bucks. So we'll bring $875 back to the rack. Now here's the 125, here's 875. Here's the 125 that I went out there with, and that 125 turned into one whatever. So there's my whole day. Replayed from scratch as we should have done it. 25 or 5,000 to 25 to 640. The end of the day, we're at 1875 in profit on that play. Plus, we got our 125 back plus whatever. So our net for the day becomes $2,027. This here is a purple chip, 500 and 100. So $2,000, that's our profit. replayed. I had to rewind it and replay it back so it was accurate. Tomorrow, that's what we'll do. 5,000 to 2,500 to 640 with the C&E going twice. That's how we're gonna play it out. I screwed up the payment and I screwed up the bets too, so I'm sorry about all the goofiness and for the slowness. Here we go, back to normal. Get your bets in. I know that's kind of jacked up, but I had to do that. All right, here we go. I think, let's see, I didn't bet on the first roll. Whoops, I can't scroll here for some reason. I can't see back. Why is it like doing all that weirdness? Okay. Yeah, I think I also mispaid something else, Jacobs. That's why I want to rewind. Sorry for the going sideways there, but you know, accuracy is important, and there's days where I'm a couple of bucks off is one thing, but being like $400 off and paying things wrong, no bueno. All right, let's do it. Let's go a new bankroll. Let's go 500 across and do a drawdown that way. It'll be 500 across, by the way. It looks like this. I'm going to do it like all greens. It's 120 on the 6 and 8, 80 on the 5 and 9, and 50 on the 4 and 10. Doing it in greens because we're gonna regress almost immediately from that. Down. Here we go. Coming out, new shooter. New shooter, same direction. I might actually take a step back and shoot from farther away here, just to get some practice. A little farther away shot, dice are out. Big bounce. Big bounce. It is a 6, oh, it's 5-4. 5-4-9. 5-4. Let's go. 5-4. 5-4. Okay, there it is. That's our point. Let's do a drawdown and play it out from 500. All right? A drawdown from 500 will play it out like a regular person. Here we go. Coming out. That's a 10 on the end, baby. Gotta love it. 6-4. All right. 6-4-10. Cool. That pays 100. Okay. And I had nothing in the rack for vig, so I'll take care of it later. And bring them down by half, right? So nice and easy. It's an easy switch, right? For the most part. 4 and 10 go to a quarter each. The 5 and 9 go to 40 each. And there we go. So it's 60, 40, 25. And our comeback is 100, 350 bucks back to the rack. So you're out there from 500, your net exposure, 150 after the first hit. Come right back to earth. Tiny exposure after hit 1. Here we go, from far away. I'm gonna take another step back. So I'm like stick left or stick right, like 2.5 or 3 here. I gotta find where the good landing spot is for that. 4-1-5, horrible throw. 4-1, good, good, good. So 40 will pay 56 bucks. Okay, and now from basically 320 across, or from 250 across, we're gonna come down to 125. Right, we can make it 160 if you want to, just for clarity's sake, we can do that, but again, 125 is fine too. There's a quarter in reds. There's $100 in greens. My rack is mostly happy, right? I've got 475, I got 496 in the rack. I'm $4 light of being out of the hand, right? And I got 160 across, which is also go home money, right? If you're doing a little daily paycheck type of run, right? 160 bucks out there in Profit Town. Gotta love that. Here we go. Oh, they hit sideways. It's a 3-2-5 though. Awesome. Alrighty, 3, 2. Now, on roll 3, we start our game. 5 pays 35. Now, how you want to do this? Same bet, then go. I'm going to do a little press on the 5 and 9, make them put $35. And I'll take a quarter back to my rack. That makes my rack good. There's my 500. Starting bankroll. This is locked profit, $21. And now I start the march. We're going to start getting 50 bucks on the number. Here we go. 3, 21. Eight. That was a pretty throw right there. 6, 2, 8. I didn't press the button again, so sorry. All right, 6, 2. Okie doke. That pays 35, 25, 35. And what we're going to do here is I'm just going to do lighter pressing. I'm going to drop a nickel, take that to 42. So that'll be $3 change for me. And up it goes. Basically getting each number out as I do a little bit of a press up, and then we'll get more aggressive as we go. If we have a nicer run here, we'll just keep going with it. Let's see. Oof, not a great bounce. Nice toss, not a great bounce. 6, or it's a 2-1-3 rather, 2-1-3. I think we're gonna lose Crapsy here in a minute, for sure. Let's see, we had the 3, the 8, this is a 2-1-3 again. My computer is like so dim because it saves batteries, you know, when it gets low. It's all, I can barely see it. It's helping itself out. So if I lose Crapsy, I'm sorry in advance. Here we go. Dice are out. That's better. Heart 10. Heart 10, 5, 5, double nick. Good deal. 50 for 1. And again, we'll just exchange it. So if you look at what we did, we start with 500 bucks, 500 to 250 to 160. We got our money back. We got about whatever, 80 bucks or so in profit, something like that. And we're out there for getting on 200 bucks. All right. That 200 bucks is profit. You could go home with that. You should go home with that. Right. I'm just going to play it out because it's fun. But honestly, if you're trying to build bankroll and get out of here, do it. 3, 3. That's a hard 6. Hard ways back to back. That'll pay 35 bucks, 25, 35 bucks. Okay, let's drop them 2 and go to 42 with it. Take back our quarter. Here we go. Dice are up. 8. Alrighty. That's great. It's 5, 3, right? 5, 3, 8. Good. That's going to pay 50 for 1 out of the rack. That's lovely. I'm going to make it look like 60. We're going to give 1 quarter back, make it look like 60, and bring back the difference. So a little bit of a half press-ish kind of a play here. Now our profit's over 100 bucks in the rack, which is good. And again, still got getting on 200 bucks out there on the felt. So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on it. Let's go. There's the 6. There's the 642. 426. Okay. Also pays 50 for 1. We'll do the exact same thing. Make it look like 60. Bring back the diff. Darksider wants to know why no modified IC comparison today. Only because the amount changed, right? We had to go out there for $9,000 to win 1,900, and I was thinking about going what I've been doing and doing just the same bet at $3,200. I just wanted to see what the difference was, right? With those two plays. Tomorrow I'll go back and do the modified IC again. We'll kind of keep bouncing back and forth with them and get a sense of what we like best. Today we did the across bet with a 7-11. Or I'm sorry, the craps 11. 5. All right. That's also going to be 50 for 1. Look at this. 3, 2, 5. Lovely, lovely throws. 3, 2. That'll pay 50 for 1. And we're going to make it look like 50. Take back the 35. Okay, roll 13 here for this guy. 2 good rollers, 2 guys today over 10. That's pretty good. Pretty solid. Pretty solid Thursday. 6, 4, 10. Good, good, good. That pays $100 down there in the end. Love it. 6, 4. 6, 4. All righty. That'll pay 100. 4, 2. There's my 2. Make the exchange. Press the craftsy button. What do we need here? We need the 2, the 4, the 11, and the 12. Nice are out. Ah, another side ace kiss. It's a 7. Damn it. You see that one die just hit the corner there? It landed on top of the other one and just kicked itself all the way across. 6, 1, 7. That'll do it for the day. But happiness all over the place, right? We had two good rounds today, 2 good shooters, both in the mid-teens, which is goodness. That second guy out of $500 today, he made 100, 200, 25, 235. Pretty good morning. Turned 500 into 235. Plus, there was a good couple $100 out there, right? He actually doubled his bankroll, if you think of it that way. Good work by him. Good work by him. I should probably log that in, but yeah, how about that? Let's go. Again, our profit for the first guy is the important one. It was $2,027. Let's go. Let's go into the other room there, and I'll switch screens and we'll type it all in. Let's go to the data entry screen, which is here. Okie doke. We have Daily Paycheck. We have the 29th. We have the Daily Paycheck Casino. We had the Dallas Drawdown. We bought in for $9,000. We're out for 2,027. 20. How much we out for? 11,027. 11,027. Is that right? $2,027 from the bank. Notes. It was 3 hits. 3-hit drawdown. So 5,000 to 2,500 to 6 or to 700. I'll say, yeah, 700 across and out. That seems to be the right pattern for this. Tomorrow, again, we'll do the modified iron cross to see what the difference is. The other guy at $3,200 across also experienced 3 hits and was out with more. He had more profit actually, but he was exposed more. So where are we at here? Let's go to the finances screen. Let's refresh the page and see how we did. We put it all together. We go to the daily paycheck. We are at 51,000 in profit. So we have crested the number, man. We crested the number. That's awesome. 51K in profit. I'm so happy with that, right? Jerry Mitchell won 35K, put him over $119,000. You must have been rail dumping all day. Wow, that's funny. Good for you. Was there anything I liked about the skill slash at the higher level? I did like it. The thing is, and again, let me go back to the other screen here. Let's go back to me so you can see the comments better. The thing about the skill slash at this level, and I think also we can talk about the Iron Cross, right? The Modified Iron Cross and the skill slash and the Dallas Drawdown all have one thing in common, which is they're all designed for 2 to 3 hits. Now that we're at higher levels, right, it's 2 to 3 rolls and out, right? Which makes it, they're all good. It just, the risk level after each roll is where they differ, right? If the Modified Iron Cross, if we come down with it, if you go out there with the big Iron Cross, take a hit, half the bets, take a bit, half the bets, it's gonna take you 3 for sure rolls, maybe 4 to get all the way to profit, because the bleed of the field eats up a lot of the drawdown goodness, right? But you're reducing your risk. The other one, the skill slash, same thing, right? The first hit pays for the inside bets, right? So your risk level is reduced. The second hit pays for the outside bets. Your risk level is reduced. You can take a look at that point and say, did I make enough money to be done, right? Or do I keep on playing it, right? And the skill slash is designed to get you down to even and then run from there, right? Tie, go, tie, go. So you've got to decide how you want to play it out. If you're looking to just take the money and run, I think the drawdown is the best way to do it, right? Get drawed out and go, because you leave your bets high enough on the second tier to make the paycheck. The skill slash brings the bets down to the point where an inside hit on the second roll doesn't get you to paycheck. It's good because it pays for the outsides, but it doesn't quite get you to paycheck. That's the downside to it. It's not a 2-hit and run, it's a 2-hit and keep playing strategy. And the Iron Cross, again, I think you got to go higher to cover the bleed of the field, but all 3 of those can be 3 hits and walk. 3 hits to the cage is the way they're all kind of made up, right? So I think we're all talking about the same thing. It's variations of the same thing that I think can work. I think as long as you're hitting and coming down, hitting and coming down, hitting and coming down, and then going, where do I stand? Am I cage bound or am I play bound, right? And going back out there like today at a little 125 bet or something like that, or 150 across, easy peasy, right? Make enough money to go out there and play some more. And we played some more and turned that in another $500, right? That's all good. So, yeah, no comebacks, no odds. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm not doing the grinder thing, right? When I did the grinder things, those strategies worked, like they won, but 60, 70 rolls later, I'm still trying to get 10% profit. You know, sometimes with the 3-point molly, it would take me 40, 50 rolls just to get to 10%. It's crazy town, right? I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not grinding 60 rolls for a paycheck. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. I'll grind 60 rolls to have fun and play some come bets with y'all when we're in person to last a long time because there's so low volatility, but not to build bankroll. That's not a good bankroll builder to me. There we go. He said 3 rolls is too much. 1 or 2 rolls max. Right. Then you got to be higher. Right. I agree with you because that makes me scared. The 3rd roll makes me scared. But then we got to go out super high. Right. Maybe with $9,000. Maybe the first Iron Cross bet is 5,000 on the Iron Cross. It's a big one. Right. And that first come down is a. We'll have to see. We'll try it again tomorrow at some different levels. Maybe tomorrow will just be Iron Cross day at like 3 different levels, and we'll see what works best for us. So, all right, good thoughts, good chats. You guys are awesome. We found a winner today. I feel like super happy that we're over the number. Again, tomorrow, $9,000 bind. It looks like $1,800 win goal. Actually, tomorrow's Fridays. Fridays don't normally count, but anyway, that's our next session. So, yay! See you in the morning, or see you in about 10 minutes. We got a very fast coffee run today. I'm not sure how long we're going to be out there. We'll see. I have things to get to, but anyway, God bless y'all. See you in about 10 minutes. Bye. Let's celebrate and rock on.